This wall is not an ordinary person because it cannot be seen but can be touched. Even a car collision cannot leave this place. Immediately, Lisa went to the mountain wall to touch it, but it was discovered that the wall was connected to the mountain body, even without any gaps. Not believing in evil, she walked away for a day and a night without seeing anyone at all. Fortunately, at a corner, Lisa saw two elderly people receiving water. Just as she wanted to ask for help, she found herself being stopped by that wall again. Despite her loud cries, no one else can hear any sound. But what's even weirder is, within 2 hours of her call for help, the two elderly people remained motionless. Only the sound of flowing water and the swaying green plants in the wind. This scene made Lisa feel a bit scary. Then Lisa quickly left with the dog. Fortunately, there is a small wooden house inside the invisible wall. Lisa can live here. In the following days, she comes to the hillside every day, see if that wall has disappeared, but always leaving with disappointment. Even the two elderly people on the neighboring hillside remained motionless for 4 days. The more Lisa thought about it, the more bizarre it became. Until that night, Lisa suddenly woke up with a start. Then she wobbled out. Next second, the sudden reduction of the hidden wall made her start to collapse. But fortunately, all of this is just a dream, so she opened the door, carefully test if there is an invisible wall. Fortunately, everything is as usual. In such an urgent situation, Lisa has decided to leave here, so she drove her own car, applied full throttle and hit the invisible wall. Unfortunately, even if the car was damaged, that wall doesn't move at all. The next day, Lisa looked as usual. The old couple still sat there motionless. They may already be dead, or maybe they're not human. In order to survive, she started learning to grow potatoes. When she's free, she'll go hunting in the forest. She thought life would go on like this, but this day, she suddenly discovered a mountain map inside the car. So she followed the exit guided by the map, walking step by step. Soon she saw a lumberjack. The swaying wood indicates that the carpenter has not gone far yet. Just as she was about to pass, the hidden wall once again extinguished her hope. But just as she was coming home, the dog suddenly ran forward. Lisa chased over and found a man, but the man lost his mind due to hunger. He picked up the axe and looked at the dog. Then Lisa quickly ran home. She picked up the shotgun and killed the man without hesitation. And at this point, the dog has also left her forever. At the end of the story, Lisa picked up a pen and paper, wrote down her last monthly report, because both sides of the paper were filled with her own experiences. And her story also metaphorically depicts patients with depression. Even if they can see and hear the outside world, they just can't express their emotions.